Hey guys, I can see some of you guys are posting that clip of Danielle and I dancing in the opening number, and I wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory there. So I've known Danielle and Pasha for a long time, but they were competing in the Latin ballroom world. I was doing this project called Natural, where I reimagined the song by Imagine Dragons into this Paso Doble Argentine tango, and I wanted to do something cool with it and create a concept piece. So I called Danielle and said, "Would you like to dance with me in this piece?" And we did it. It was amazing. You can go check it out on YouTube if you want. But I thought she was fantastic. So I asked her, I said, "Hey, I'm about to go on tour for my first solo tour. I have these contemporary dancers and jazz dancers, but I'm looking for a Latin dancer to dance with me." And she was like, I guess, I don't really know, but yeah, sure. I'm kind of done competing and I want to do something different. So I was like, "Well, come on tour with me." So she came on tour, and it was sort of like a really cool experience because she never really did something like that before, where we're doing these like pieces with like lifts and tricks and storytelling and more theatrical. Because up until that point, she was more competitive, which is why she's so amazing. But then, of course, from that experience, from that tour, Dancing with the Stars saw her perform, saw her dance. We're like, "Wow, she's really talented. She's amazing. Let's get her on the show." And yeah, so I always loved telling the story because, one, I always knew she was amazing, but I also loved the fact that she wasn't really, her past training wasn't about like lifts and tricks and creating these things. It was the competitive dancing part. But now is almost kind of known now for doing all these really cool tricks and cool lifts, and it's pretty cool to see that genesis. So that moment last night in the piece was kind of a callback to that moment of us dancing. In fact, that combo that we did is actually an old combo that we did back in 2019, and because I didn't have much time to choreograph that part, I left that section last. I choreographed everything else first, and we just kind of threw that together. And also this dancing with her for 5 seconds left a lot of scratches on my arm because of her costume.